Well, just a minute. Hey, God bless Biafran. God bless everyone. Nandeba, I can continue my standing because Ndewo, it is Floyd. Greetings from here. Let me put the standing because I think I'm just tired, but I can't just, I must come on air. That because I have a assignment, and that assignment is to preach the word of God, which is Biafra restoration. So I just want to pass this little message to our people because onye onye a na-agba ọkụ ada achụ nta oke, onye onye ya na-agba ọkụ anaghị eme gịnị achụ nta oke. So we must, as a matter of fact, start doing the needful, and we must leave gossip. At this point of time, you are still gossiping. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You are still talking about, let me ask you, at this point of time, you are still looking for a comrade, a fellow freedom fighter who don't know anything about the structure of IPOB, whom you know that this person cannot even command half person, and you are still gossiping around. Are you not ashamed of yourself? At least at a point, there is time for everything. There is time to gossip. There is time for seriousness. There is time for that. In fact, there is time for everything. I don't know how our people reason. Must you gossip all the time? Must you showcase how stupid and how will I even put it? At this point of time, what you can talk now is about who is doing well, who is preaching. Let me make it this thing clear to us. I don't know how when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say Ndi or call some people Janjaweed. I have come to realize that those people called Janjaweed is not just ordinary Nigerians. The people that are really Janjaweed is the same people that I claim to be in IPOB. I must tell you nothing but the truth. Because you claim to be in IPOB, you claim to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu followers, you claim to be Mazi, one of the best analyzer in IPOB, you claim for you to belong in IPOB. But at a point, you don't know when to stop something, when to start something, when there is time for action, when there is time for liberation. That is, you cannot even give that is the exact level where you are. I am ashamed of some people. I am really ashamed of our people, to be sincere with you. People might think that all is well, maybe it's the matter how you come to talk, that is how you become a freedom fighter. Let me tell us, in a man's life, like when a baby is born, the baby will be lying down all throughout. It's either you carry him or the baby, you must be carrying everything. No, there's no time to sit down. A time will come in that baby's life, that baby will learn how to sit down alone. A time will come when that baby will learn how to crawl by making a step, knowing that I have passed the stage of sitting down alone. This time of where I am now is the time to move forward. Just give me 2 minutes. I will continue. Let me set up my Facebook, Mazi Achebepo, because this issue now, I don't know why some people are still having time to gossip. Just a minute. At this point of time, huh? Our people, no. If I tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not regretting the kind of people that he mentioned their name on Radio Biafra, you know that I am lying, because 99% of them have deviated from this struggle of Biafra restoration. I can tell you nothing but the truth. I must tell you the truth. Just a minute, let me set up my page. I don't even know they want to come in, whether it's Biafra Unity or... Okay, let me go with Mazi Achebepo. I think I will go with Mazi Achebepo. I think that would be more better. Now, my people, this is the reason why I say that most of times our people, I don't know where they are getting their brain, where they are coming from, because that baby, let me, as I was saying with the example of the baby, a time will come that baby will learn how to crawl. By crawling, the baby have realized that sitting down alone will not make complete that life. Then the baby will start moving, making step by crawling. A time will come, you will see that baby stopping to crawl, but we raise 2 hands, we learn how to stand. When that baby stands, learn to stand, he will stand, or let me use the word, he will stand and fall, stand and fall. Before you know it, that baby will be making a step. Why that baby make a step is because that baby have realized that he has passed the stage of sitting down, moved to the stage of crawling. He have passed the stage of crawling, moved to the stage of standing. He have passed the stage of standing, now moved to the stage of making a step. When that baby start making step, before you know it, that baby will be walking. Before that baby will learn how to run. What does that shows you? That everything, you must not remain stagnant. You must not be making one thing. You must not be standing one place thinking you are making progress. While you are still gossiping, there is time for everything. You have gossip, the time for gossip have come and gone. This point of time, our leader is in detention. Our leader is in prison. Our leader is passing here. You will have gossip, good and fine. We have castigated one another, good and fine. But at this point, we must realize that the stage of gossip have passed. The stage of talking trash have passed. We are on a stage where we will make things happen. We are on another stage. You have to move on to the next stage. You have to move on to the next level. Why are you still finding it very easy for you to just use your precious time, use your data, come on social media to be gossiping when there is a lot of work, when there is a lot of things you need to use that opportunity to do? When you misuse these opportunities, what will you tell your people? Are you not ashamed of yourself? You people, you guys that is still gossiping, watching how the campaign in Anambra is going, and you still have the time to gossip, seeing how everything in Biafra land is turning us up and down, turning upside down. You cannot use this period to show Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that that you are not only good in gossiping, that you can still make things happen, that you are not only good in yapping and talking trash, that at this point you can swim, you can come with actions, you cannot come with an idea, you cannot come with your brain, you cannot crack your brain. Everything is not all about let the leader tell us. No. At a time, you can mobilize people, you can call for another thing, and the people will implement it. There is what we call a division of labor. Now, let me tell you one thing. Everything must not lie on IPOB leadership. You must not wait. There is what we call evangelism, creating awareness. What is the importance of creating awareness? Why do we create awareness? What is awareness? Awareness is passing a message of freedom, making people that is not aware of something for them to be aware of that. Many people don't know what Biafra stands for. Many people don't know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra referendum, Biafra freedom. Many people don't know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say no, he cannot go with 5 states alone. Many people don't know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that he must go with all the states, that eastern region before. Many people don't know this. It's the duty of me and you to liberate our people, to tell our people these are the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants this. These are the things what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants. But you leave it. You still have the time to gossip. You still have the time to call your brother names. You still have the time to say this one is Sabo. You still have the time you will subscribe to come on someone's page to be talking trash, typing rubbish without knowing the... Do you know that there's a lot of people who are good in readings? They don't even want to listen to what you're saying, but when they go through comments, you can say style, you can bring your point, make a whole point when you come to a social media and you see someone broadcasting or passing message through that comment section. You know that many people are reading the comment. You will drop a vital message there, and who come across that message, some people can even screenshot it and go to their post and post it. You have created awareness, but you leave it. You choose to be gossiping. You choose to be yapping and talking trash because someone tell you that you're an IPOB. You don't even know the reason why you're an IPOB. Let me tell you, the day before yesterday, because I'm not too sound, that is why you cannot be seeing me. Even tomorrow, I don't think, but I believe the Chukwu Kikabia will give me a total healing, because we have a major war. The war is about to start now. If you watch me, I put on jacket, knowing where even on my heater, but I still put on jacket. That's to tell you that the body is weak, but the spirit is high, because the spirit controls the body. Now, let me tell you one thing. If you still find pressure in gossiping, you should be ashamed of yourself. At this point of time, if all you can do on social media is to gossip, my friend, you need to ask yourself, are you a human being? Do you have conscience? Do you even love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at all? No, tell me, how come, what is the love you have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How do you love him? What do you show? I made a post this morning, and I say that I mentioned 4 things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu really need from all of us. And what is that 4 things? 1 is stand for the truth. 1 is stand for the truth. 2 is stand for your right. 3 is stand for Biafra freedom. 4, be fearless. Now, these 4 things, people don't understand what it means. The truth, when you stand for the truth, you must fight for injustice. You must fight against injustice. You must fight against lies against anyone. You must fight for everyone's right. When you stand for truth, you will not lie against your brother. You will not lay false allegation against anyone. You will not side in when there is issue between you and your brother. You must stand for the truth. When you stand for the truth, you stand for, that is, you stand for the light. Now, when you stand for your right, you must take what belongs to you. Standing for your right, meaning that you must say no to that marginalization that Biafrans are getting from the zoo contraption called Nigeria. That is your right. You have to stand for your right. Now, stand for Biafra freedom. What does Biafra freedom means? Total liberation of the whole eastern region. Total liberation. You must stand for the truth, must stand for the freedom that no Biafran must be passing through marginalization. Be it in IPOB, be it outside IPOB, be it in the zoo, be it anywhere. You must stand to give any Biafran you come across his or her freedom. Her freedom matters a lot. You must liberate the person. That is the freedom you are standing for. Now, be fearless before your enemies. Be fearless. These are the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want from you. When they tell you be fearless, let me tell you, when you see anyone going against Biafran freedom or going against your fellow comrade, even if it is your coordinator, tell him, Mazi coordinator, this is not what Mazi Nnamdi can say. Tell him, that is not subordination. That is not make you a betrayer. What makes you a betrayer is when you see the truth and you turn it upside down, because the person that is there is maybe he is feeding you. At this point of time, why are you still gossiping? What message have you passed? How many people have you liberated? How many? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Do you think that at this point of time, if you are the one who is in the detention where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will he be gossiping? Ask yourself this question. Now, the leader have been arrested. You still have the time to come on air, because it's your page. You have over control. Nobody can tell you what to do with your page. But you forget that God, the Elohim, can punish you for what you just did, what you are doing with that your page. Because he gives you that page and gives you that wisdom for you to use it to liberate the other people, for you to use it to lecture the other people, for you to bring salvation for the other people. And you don't want to do that because you think you have arrived. Why people like us? Let me tell you, if you are still gossiping at this point of time, you are worse than Boko Haram. You are worse than bandit. You are worse than Fulani henchmen. Because what are you bringing? Division, confusion, distraction, setback, stagnant. Is that an achievement? Who will be proud of you at this point, coming to see you gossiping, instead of making a move, how our people will move forward? Like we say, Igwebike. I remember myself, when I tell you people that Mazi Achebe cannot be shaken, I am a taproot of a tree, where before you can take me, you will take every other root out. You cannot take me. How do you feel whenever you come on air and you be laying false allegation against your fellow brother, against your fellow sister, because you want people to recommend you? Let me tell you, people, you see, as Mazi Achebe is, I am not working for anyone to recommend me to any person to mention my name on Radio Biafra, or to mention for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be mentioning my name. No. I don't even want my name to be mentioned so that I can be working more hard. Because I have seen that those people that they have mentioned their name, because they mention your name, you deviate. In olden days, our people used to say that Netodi Ken and Komero or Mekwozo. Now, our people, once they praise you, you will just backslide. What will it benefit you by gossiping? Using your precious data to gossip. Using your precious time to gossip. You think gossiping can give you anything? You think gossiping can take you to the next level? And this is a struggle. Ask yourself, what stage are we now? What level are we now? What are you supposed to be preaching? Do you know, at a time, we are preaching for people to join IPOB. At this point, we are no longer preaching for people to join IPOB. What are we preaching now? What stage do you think that this Biafra restoration have? What stage do you think that we are now? Is this stage of gossiping, stage of making noise, stage of calling names, stage of blah 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 blah? Why do you think that remaining stagnant is what we need in this struggle? Many of our people have fallen. Some people are gossiping so that they will say the leadership will call their name. They are the one fighting for them. Ask yourself, is that what Mazi Nnamdi can tell you to do? Ask yourself this question. Are you still in this struggle with truthful mind? Are you still in this struggle with the truthful mind? Are you? Please stop calling me. I am using the phone to broadcast. I don't want to receive call. This message is just 30 minutes. I am too tired. I cannot receive calls, please. Ask yourself this question. Am I doing the assignment which God Elohim asked me to do in this struggle? Ask yourself this question. Is this thing I am doing now, is this what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expected from me at this point of time? Ask yourself this question. Are we in this struggle again? Are we united? Can Biafra be restored with division, with the kind of hatred in you? Can this struggle be restored? Mr. A is not doing it well. Everybody is not doing it well. And you think you are the one to do it well. Why can't you do it without calling Mr. A? Why can't you do it without calling Mr. B? Since you think only you alone can restore Biafra, why can't you give us Biafra and so that we can rest? Do you think that we are happy every day coming on social media to preach the gospel truth of Biafra? We are supposed to be talking about it, how to develop Biafra land, how to make the Biafra become the most fastest growing economy in West Africa, in the world. But we are not doing that because Biafra is not yet restored. You are fighting. What is your, why are you fighting? When someone tell you the truth, instead of you to sit down and you say, accept that truth, you say no. You want to reply. I don't reply to women. I don't reply to Janjaweed. Because if you at this point of time, if you are still gossiping, you are Janjaweed. If you are still gossiping with your fellow comrade, you are worse than Janjaweed. We don't need distraction. We don't need division. We don't need confusion. We need forward. We need to move forward. And we need people. We need unity. We need to unite. We need to practice what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preach. If I tell you what it took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to gather to build this IPOB you are claiming to be proud of today, you will know that you need to respect him. It's not just something you think he's just giving. No. It takes a lot of sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice. A lot. When I say sacrifice, it's not just a bringing money and this thing. Many blood have been sacrificed, which you are witnessing daily, on a daily basis. Last year, I made a video. I said that in this struggle, if you are still collecting money, you need to stop it because it's a blood money. People don't believe me. You don't believe me. The IPOB leadership is moving forward. The Biafran media warriors are moving backward. In fact, we are stagnant. I must tell you the truth, because when I say we are stagnant, go and check. Go around the whole Biafran platform. How many of us are still preaching the gospel truth? How many of us are still focusing on the restoration of Biafra? How many of us are focusing on how to disintegrate Nigeria? How many of us are still focusing on how to bring the zoo down? How many of us are still focusing on the exposition of the Nigerian zoo atrocities? How many of us are still doing the needful? How many of us are still doing the work of Elohim? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. These are the things you need to ask yourself. How many of us are still in this struggle with a truthful mind? Not by coming out and put up phone number and the people will be hailing you and you think you are in the right. Our people love gossip. Whenever you made a video, you have conscience. Sit down, rewatch your video and listen to whatever you said and check all your errors and ask yourself, will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be proud of you? Will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be proud and say, this is my student, this is my person, this is the person I lecture, these people are learning to be a freedom fighters? Will he be proud of you? Will he mention your name among those that he will say, these people are just nothing but full-blown gossipers, janjaweed? What are you going to gain with saga? What are you going to gain? Let me ask you, if you bring your own brother down, what will you benefit you? Can only you face the janjaweed? Can only you face the Zoo Republic? Can only you bring Biafra restoration? If you think that Biafra can be restored by one person, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't need me and you. But to tell you that Biafra need unity, need more people to be restored. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since 2012 to date, he keep on preaching on every day on Radio Biafra to be calling us. And many of us hear the voice and we start following him. Ask yourself, with what you are doing on your holy platform or your evil platform, can anyone join you in this struggle? Are you winning souls or you are chasing souls out from IPOB? I made a post this evening or this afternoon, and a video of a Biafran National Guide. And I said that is the only DOS can give a clarification of this video if they are with us or not. And I see some people coming there to attack me, say don't mention DOS. If I don't say DOS are the one to clarify such people, are you the one to tell us that these people are with us or not? When we have some group inside this year, they say they are Biafran army. We hear our leader coming on Radio Biafra to debunk it. Our leader debunked that group. Now our leader is no more. We are looking up to our the leadership of IPOB, which is DOS, and you find it. You think it is nice to attack the post. At this point of time, you don't know there's many work going on underground. That is why you need to ask questions before you start castigating. When you are doing a work, you are working, hoping for, thinking that it's only for the DOS to recommend you. That is not how to fight. There is some certain things you do. There is a lot of people who are having double mind to join this struggle. Why they are having double mind is the character me and you display on social media. Because many people look up to us. Many people out there look up to us. Because the character you display is the character that defines how you will be behaving when Biafra is finally restored and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer in control of your region and another person is totally controlling you. How will you be following the person? Will you be following the person with an open mind, or will you be following the person with evil mind? Will you allow envy and jealous to take over you? Will you allow envy and jealous to cover your own eyes? How will you? Do you know that what keeps Nigeria backward today is not because Nigeria don't have good leaders, but because Nigeria have more jealous and hatred people more than the leaders they have. When a man from the east come and propose a good thing and he never finish it because that proposal is from the east, another man will come, he will abolish it, he will stop it halfway, and he will bring a new one. And after him, he will leave halfway. Another one from the west will say, no, this is from the north. He will abandon it. Everything is halfway, halfway. That's what keep Nigeria stagnant. And the same mentality is what we are trying to bring in holy land of Biafra. God forbid you. I say, God forbid you. Because you don't know what you are fighting for. You must know the things you are fighting for. You must know. Someone will just call you on phone and tell you, this person is not doing well. I have his record. Then you ask him to forward the record for you to use it to blackmail him or her. Today in IPOB, believe it or not, there is no single trust in IPOB again. No one trusts anyone. For me now to carry phone, to use my phone to call my own coordinator, I will be afraid. My coordinator will be afraid to call Maazị Achebepo. Everybody will be afraid to call each other. We cannot reason like brothers, because once you put a call, the person will be recording it. Once you make a mistake, the person will cut every other discussion and take that point that he think he can use to blackmail you and publish it. That have caused a lot of division today. You call any leadership and you ask question, the person will not longer give you answer or give you suggestion or give you his mind, tell you his mind, because the person will be afraid. Since me and you is not close, I'm not watching you, this you might be recording what we are saying. If you want to, I have been working on Biafra unity, so I decided to come back because I have a lot of platform at times to control them. I didn't link them together. I'm looking for one application to link all my platforms so that I will be doing my work there. It will be more easier for me. Lack of trust, because blackmails have taken over the struggle. No single person, if you doubt me, take phone now, call any person in this struggle, just purposely arrange it and say something nasty. Tomorrow you will see it flying on social media, because blackmailing have taken over us. Dela Ngozi, greetings from here. Blackmailing, when you have this dirty mind, people cannot record voice record again and pass you for suggestions, because the moment the person pass it to you, you will use it to blackmail people. You think you can gain something by blackmailing? Gossiping. Many of us are good in gossiping. You want to bring him down so that he will become a saint. When you carry phone now, call any member of the DOS, the person will be afraid to talk to you. The person will be afraid because the person don't know who sent you. The person don't know who sent you. You can ask innocent question today. The person will not answer you. The reason, because he don't know if you are recording him. You don't know if you want to use it as a blackmail. You don't know. The person cannot trust you again, because a lot of blackmailing, gossiping are flying, are going out. Emmanuel Azubike, greetings from here. What does that signify? What does that signify? It shows lack of trust. Whenever you are on a mission, you don't trust your colleagues, that mission will definitely fail. Ikukuike. I know this is the things our people don't understand. That is why I said, at this point, if you are still gossiping, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why are you gossiping? ESN alone cannot do it. ESN alone cannot defend Biafra land. Biafra land is very large. How can ESN alone defend over 17 million? And you fold your hands together, you are good in gossiping. Do you know that the rate our people are gossiping, if not that there are some certain things we need to avoid on social media? If I release some pictures of our men that have gone, that men that are already dead, you will know that men are going down every day. You think we found it funny to be on social media, to be talking? You think it's just something of it's just for fun? You think we are happy? If you want to go all the way from Israel, thank you. You think it's just to catch fun is what we are doing on social media? You don't know the purpose of social media. You see, because you see someone doing saga, you just jump into it without knowing the root of the matter, without knowing anything. You jump, carry the issue on your head and be talking like a mad people everywhere. Do you know what freedom fight is all about? Have you asked yourself this question? Keep on, anytime you ask yourself this question. What did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want from you? I released a voice of a true prophet a day before yesterday. And he stated everything we need. In that voice, he asked the question every Biafrans need to be asking now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what do you want me to do? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what do you want me to do? And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will answer you that he wants you to stand on the truth. He wants you to stand for the truth. He wants you to stand for your right. He wants you to stand for Biafra referendum, for Biafra freedom. He wants you to be fearless before our enemy. Exactly, Ikuku. Val, youngest kings, greetings from here. All the way from Togo. What I asked in that video, if truly this BNG, as they call themselves, Biafran National Guide, if they're really fighting for Biafra, it's not government that is using them. The only thing we owe them is our support. Finish. When they are striking the other side, ESN will be striking the other side, unknown government are on the other side. That is how we roll. We must not put our eggs on one basket. I don't know who they are, but if they are for good, for Biafra restoration, we must support them. Our people, under 3 months that our leader is not with us as usual, see how we now scatter, see how we behave. I am ashamed of myself to even mention that I am an IPOB. I will be ashamed because some of our characters are smelling like a rotten egg. Just, if you doubt what I am saying, just take your time. Biafran platform is not less than 150 different platforms. Go through all of them. You will be hearing shit. You will doubt. if this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for, you will ask yourself, did you learn from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at all? Did these people ever listen to Radio Biafra, or they just carry phone? How come these people come to on air? Who asked them to do? Some people that you will see them, matured men, people that are supposed to have 5 to 6 children, we wear suit, wear coat, wear tie, come on social media to do nothing but gossip, do nothing than to be calling people's name, do nothing but to be fooling themselves. And you will look the person will look mature physically, but what is coming out look childish, and the person will be talking trash, and some people will be taking it. Many people in Biafra land are looking up to many of us who are creating an awareness on social media. The way we behave will make many people to join this struggle. We are the one to tell people that this movement is for to unite and is for the betterment of every Biafrans. If we cannot make peace, we cannot unite the house, we cannot speak with one voice. Now tell me, how can you be bold and tell them that when Biafra restored, that you can move? That means you are now telling us that maybe after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have lived and died, that Biafra will just go back to be worse than Nigeria. Is that what you are trying to say? A prayer of a sinner is a sacrilege, is abomination before God. Ekpere onye mmehie bụ ihe alụ n'ihu Chineke. Before you pray to Elohim, before you pray to Almighty Okike Abiama to grant our leaders his heart desire to free our leader, you must be righteous. You must clear your mind. You must come with a clean conscience. You must stand for the truth. You must be righteous. You cannot be committing sin and you'll be praying to God. That is the questions I want to ask. At this point of time, I don't care whoever that bring Biafra to us. The important thing is whoever that restored the Biafra, let the person restore it. Let us be free. And all of us will join hands together to build our nation. All of us will join hands together to make Biafra land a great nation. We will join our hands together to make Biafra reign all over the world. Reign high above other ones. You don't see anything. You don't have any topic. Please, there's time for everything. I say it. And I must tell you the truth. Whenever you see the truth, say it. Truth will always hurt some people, especially those that is doing things against that truth. But don't take because it will hurt them and you say you will not say it. Say it, let it hurt them so that they will repent. I can remember please, I am not answering call. I'm using the phone. I'm supposed to use my laptop, but I just feel like using phone. My sister, please, if I pick your call, I will end the broadcast, please. I am using the phone to broadcast. I just make a mistake. I forgot that it's the same phone that I put my SIM card. If not, I could have taken your calls. Sorry for today. I will not. I never make any plan to answer calls today, please. Our people need something. Our people need more people. Our people need unity. Our people need to support anyone that come out in as far as the person is genuine. Because your character, some people, let me tell you the truth, the reason why some people don't want to identify themselves with IPOB is because of the character many of our BMW are displaying. That is our Biafran media warriors. The character we are displaying on this social media is pushing and chasing many people away, because many people come to get to know about Biafra through this media. When they see you, that you are advocating for Biafra referendum, Biafra freedom, and the character you are displaying is like what Nigerian pastors are doing, telling you this and that, but they will never follow it. You must follow the footsteps of our leader. Anyone that is sleeping, tell the person that is sleeping, let the person wake up. I can remember when our leader went to USA for a fundraising, and Ohafia people failed to comply to do something. Our leader called them on a live broadcast and tell them that you have many meetings in America and you cannot raise money to defend your land. At that point, and the Fulani are in their places, butchering them. Our leader called them out. Why did our leader call them out and tell them their weakness is for them to wake up? Our leader never praised them. Our leader knows fully well that some of them are doing well, but he needs majority of them, not few. He doesn't need the minority. He needs the majority. That is why he called them. Why he called them doesn't mean that some of them are not supporting him at that point, but he needs many of them to come out, and that is why he called the Ohafia people. Many of you are calling, saying that I should not call our coastal region people. My brother, I need to call them so that they will wake up. You need to wake up. Look at somebody like Tompolo, the great Tompolo, the great Masquerade, is a pipeline guide in his own father's land. He is now a gate man in his own mansion, and they want me not to call him out. I will continue calling him out. Great Masquerade turned to become a beggar, a Hotompolo. Do you think that if men from coastal region will be able to convince Tompolo to use that energy that he's using to become a gate man in his own compound to join this movement, do you know the fruit that it will yield? You have great men working on that zoo and they are giving you 3%, and someone asks you to fight. A landlord can never be a tenant in his own house. How can a landlord become tenant in his own house? Things are not done like that. The Biafran coastal regions, men that matters there are now pipeline guardians. They are the one guiding the pipeline. And some of them that's supposed to stand and preach to them, tell them that they should be ashamed of themselves, are here gossiping, doing saga on social media. And they don't want me to speak it because I'm not from coastal region. My brother, I'm from coastal region. I am from Biafra, and that makes me to call anyone out. How do you want me to keep quiet? I should not mention coastal region. A person like Tompolo is is a tenant in his own landlord, in his own house. Tompolo is now a pipeline guardian. A boy. a messenger to a Fulani uncircumcised bastard. And you don't want me to say it. You don't want me to talk truth. You don't want me to mention them. You want me to be coming here and be glorifying idiots. You want me to be gossiping. You want me to be talking, to be singing and praising people. Our leader don't praise anyone. Our leader tell you how it is. Our leader tell you how it plays. Our leader tell you what you need to know. Our leader preach the gospel truth. Our leader preach the naked truth. He will tell you your sin. Look at Asari Tokombo. A whole Asari. You know of Asari in 2007. You know of Asari in 1999. Go check Asari of 2003. 2003. Asari of 2004. Is he Asari of today? Is he Asari of today? Go and look him now. He's like an orphan. He's like an orphan who they have put in orphanage that has no choice. All they are dragging now is how to protect pipeline that draw oil to Kaduna, that draw oil to Katsina, that draw oil to Maduguri, that draw oil to Kano, that draw oil to Gombe, that draw oil to Maduguri, that draw oil to Nasarawa, that draw oil to Kwara. And there is no single refinery in your town. There is no single refinery in your region. There is no single international airport in your region. There is nothing like Ogoni cleansing. There is nothing, nothing is functioning. No good road, no electricity, no standard hospital, no standard schools, no maternity for your women, nothing. And they want me to say that you people are trying? Let me tell you, at this point of time, I repeat it, if you are from coastal region and you still have time to gossip, you should be ashamed of yourself because you have a lot of work to do. Wake your people up. Let your people wake up. Let your people wake up. It's your duty. It's my duty. It's our duty. Time to gossip is over. Time to do saga is over. Time to yap nonsense is over. Time for look for fault from other people is over. You should be ashamed of yourself if you are still gossiping. If you are a Biafran, you still find time to gossip. You should be ashamed of yourself. I must tell you the truth, nothing but the truth. We are Biafrans. We are whiter than white, and we are whiter than snow. If I don't mention, call your people out, who will call them? Look at Tompolo. If someone tell you that as of today, the great Tompolo of the leader of Avengers will turn to a pipeline security. Today, do you believe it? How much are they paying him? The 3%. Ask him who is taking other 97%. The West that don't have oil are taking 7%. You that have oil are taking 3%. And you are proud to say that you are from Niger Delta. You are from coastal region. Are you not ashamed? You are proud to come on social media, to gossip, to do saga with other regions. Are you not ashamed of yourself? As an Igbo man, I am ashamed of myself that we are the people. We are the people who control the economy, but we are still begging for presidency. I cannot come out to be doing saga. I am ashamed. You are the one who control. Go and check Zamfara Gold. I will play a video tomorrow for you on how they are mining that Zamfara Gold and what they are doing with it. They make it Zamfara Autonomous Gold, not National Gold. The Zamfara indigenes, they fought for it. When you hear there is bomb, there is killings in Zamfara, that is what they fought for. They never give up. Your people, you accepted amnesty, and you agree that you have committed a crime. And they make Stone Polo, Asari Dokumbo, and the rest a security guideline, pipeline securities, and your papa that they call Edwin Clark is the father of all security idiotic pipelines. You don't want to talk about it. PANDEF, what does it stand for? PANDEF. You don't know the meaning of PANDEF? You don't know people that establish PANDEF? You have the time to gossip, but you cannot have the time to make researches about what is going on in the coastal region to use it to broadcast. I am here to tell you because I give people topic to discuss. Ikukuike, let me tell you this. Any group that come out genuinely for Biafra restoration have my 100% support. I am an IPOB member. I am not against any group that is fighting for Biafra. I am against any group that will come to take IPOB as their enemy instead of facing the zoo. That is why I see BNG. I don't see them. They never attack IPOB. They are doing their own. Even if they are not IPOB, I cannot call them. I will not fight them. Let them do their job. If the Niger Delta Avengers can rise up tomorrow and say we are not IPOB, but we want to go home, we are Biafrans, they'll have my support. So I support every genuine person that is fighting for the restoration of Biafra. That is why I support Benjamin Onwuka. I support other people's, and I say no to Wazirike because he's not fighting for Biafra. I have my reason. As a man, you don't push me around. As a man, I know what I can do. As a man, I know where I stand. As a man, I stand for the truth. As a man, I stand for my ways. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader. I don't have any other leader. I only have one leader. The Ikukwana Afanya is my leader. That doesn't mean that you cannot give your support to others when they are doing the good things, when they are doing the needful, when they are fighting for the freedom where we are fighting. Go and check Ambazonia. They have many people fighting for Ambazonia, but they have one leader. Do you know how many commanders that Ambazonia have? Stop seeing your brother as your enemy. I am calling on Igbo people to rise up for the Biafra restoration. I am calling for Ijaw people to rise up for Biafra restoration. I am calling for Urhobo people to rise up for Biafra restoration. I am calling for Ishekiri to rise up for Biafra restoration. I am calling for Calabar people to rise up for Biafra restoration. I am calling for Ikwere people to rise up for Biafra restoration. I am calling on every Biafran, wherever you are, to rise up for Biafra restoration. I am calling for every old Eastern region to rise up, for Biafra is your identity. Biafra is your heritage. Biafra is your birthright. Biafra is what you believe in. Biafra is your freedom. Biafra is where your hope lies. Without Biafra, you will remain nothing. You will lose everything. You will never get anything in your life. You will lose your destiny. Biafra is your destiny. Biafra is who you are. Without Biafra, you are nothing. Rise up, coastal region. Rise up. Rise up, coastal region. Rise up. rise up. And I want to pass this information. I'm getting this information that some group of people is planning to boycott the next coming sit at home. And I have this message to you. If you dare it, you will join your ancestors. We don't care about the cry you cry again. We don't care about what you lose. What we care now is the Biafra restoration. Come on the 5th of November, is total lockdown in Biafra land. On the 6th, is total lockdown. Don't play with your life. And for those of you who are double standard, or whatever I will call it, desist from it. If you are with Biafran restoration, you are there. If you stand for the sit at home, you stand for the sit at home. Stop asking what would they eat, that we need to raise a palliative for them. When there is a war, people know how to survive. Now you will start practicing it. Enough is enough. On this note, I will be ending my message here. Remember, the reason why I come today this evening is to tell you that if you are still at this point of time, you are still gossiping, you should be ashamed of yourself. You are worse than Boko Haram. At this point of time, if you are still gossiping, you are worse than bandit. At this point of time, you are still gossiping on social media. You are worse than Fulani henchmen. At this point of time, if you are still gossiping, you are more than evil. You are a witch and you deserve death. This is time for us to unite. On this note, I say, may Elohim guide and protect every one of us. We will live to see Biafra restoration. Thank you for joining me this evening. Once again, my name is Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP. I say, may Elohim bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Elohim bless the Directorate of State, DOS. May Elohim bless Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP. May Elohim bless Eastern Security Network, ESN. May Elohim bless Mazi Simon Ekpa, MSE. May Elohim bless the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. May Elohim bless every Biafran media warriors, BMW. May Elohim bless every one of us. Thank you for joining me this evening. Don't forget to subscribe to Biafra Unity TV on our YouTube and follow us on Instagram with Mazi Achebe Paul. Thank you and remain blessed. I greet every one of you and I say, remain resolute, never give up, no retreat, no surrender. Thank you and remain blessed until I come your way again. Once again, my name is Mazi Achebe Paul. Remain blessed. Almost here, Biafra.